Hello and welcome in, everybody. This is your daily, and I've got my glasses on, so now I can see the chat, guys. I'm excited about that, but I might have taken them off a couple times while reading. But for the most part, I'm going to try my best to wear them so I can see what's going on. But this is going to be the next 24 to 48 hours worth of energy. Hey, Bailey. Hey, Christine. Things you might hear, see, or experience from when you watch it, not from when it is uploaded. Yeah, the energy feels a little bit more calm. It is wild, huh? Well, let's see. Oh, and I just split the deck, and it's Mickle the Muckle. It's all about fun. Alrighty. Well, let's have fun then, guys. Gotta have the fun, please. The fun times. They're always good. All right, angels and guides. Oh, a card already fell out, and I didn't even realize it. That might happen. And it's himself. He's showing to the pate. And it's coming with the look, raising the eyebrow. What is up is what I want to say. What is going on with himself? He's on a journey. There's a journey, and he's got somebody might have a knapsack. Is that what that's called? Knapsack. The union. And what is happening? Okay. You can leave it there and stop shuffling that. It's the fawn. Oh. What is that in here? That everything's gonna be all right. Oh my God. I don't know who sings that. But it's older. Oh my God. It's Be All Right. That's the name of the song. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's kind of a sad song. What's happening here? What the? You got a friend in me. Yep, see, I pull up the glasses. I can't read it. Okay, so you got the sunrise, the gears, the clarity. And now there's an idea that is going to, it's a seamless idea. That's probably why somebody's like, huh? With this little raising the eyebrow there. Like, what's going on? Okay. Which is coming with the the mountain and the cross. I heard she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Maybe somebody's traveling. The boomerang. She'll be coming. And the archer. It feels like a straight shooter. Somebody's just going to just give it to me straight. The emotions, that's the waterfall. And the woman. What is going on here? The woman is releasing something, and the feminine. I mean, it's the feminine and the masculine. And there's a whole lot in between. The unexpected end. The star. The world. Something's completed between you two. But it is. You might feel like something's going on, but you can't. The seed. You can't put your finger on it. And it's the journey. That's why the journeyman's here. But it's the dolphins and the internet. You don't say. What don't I say? What is happening? There is a. Hey, Scorpio, welcome in. What's going on between these two during this time frame? She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Somebody might be going around a mountain. That's the Seven of Wands. You're not talking to this person. There's something's blocked. Hierophant. So wolf. And the sun. There's travel here. There is. And he's in the ship. What is going on here? Tell me what's going on. Even here, there's like a mountain. They're on top of a mountain on this card. So it's the Ten of Cups. That's what's going on. It's the Ten of Cuppers. The Cuppers. What? You're going to get a message. Somebody's going to send you a message. And what? Okay. The Magician. What is happening between these two? It feels like somebody is traveling or somebody's doing something, and there's like, which the mountain does talk about a block, like somebody's being blocked or something like that is going on. And it is going around a mountain. Somebody might be trying to go around a block here. It's an agreement, circle of trust, breaking free. What? Somebody might be trying to break free from a... No, that's not it. Okay. Show me what it is then. I'm not understanding. There's like this whole thing is driven by a force. And it has to do with an agreement or a pact, a promise. If somebody promised you that they were going to do something, they're going to do it. The owl. Give you some insight, know what's going on. The birds, they're going to talk to you. But somebody is completely, whoever this falls on, whichever side this falls on, where somebody is like around or involved with people that are like gossip or they're untrustworthy or they do the talking behind the back, they are removing themselves. They're uprooting themselves from that. And it feels like running straight to you for some healing. That's here. And you miss this person. You're longing for this person. Okay. It almost feels like himself. I mean, he knows things, but it's like he's breaking bad patterns or he is noticing something. What is going on here? Show me that aspect of what's going on with himself. Because it feels like he is breaking something. What is going on with himself? And it's like, that's the juggling. Okay. The wishy-washiness. He's a King of Swords. Nine of Swords. He overthinks. This is a person who will, yeah, and then there's the Two of Swords. So we're talking about an overthinker. And it's like this person, I mean, the good thing about them being an overthinker is that they think and think and think and think on it before they make a decision. So when they do finally make that decision, there's no question into it. But it's like he's wishy-washy, this or that, or, it's an overthought. And this masculine has been overthinking something, and he's kind of like, And now it's like, I need to go to her, the Fool. You guys, I absolutely love this card right here because, fun fact of the elephant. I do. And for me, that always lets me know who this is. But I love it because the elephant, because I got one once from somebody when I had surgery. It looks just like that, and it's huge, just like that. So why did that just throw me like that? Six of Swords. Moving forward. Ready for the next chapter. Ready to get something going. Okay, what is it that they're trying to get going here? It feels like I need to stay on task. What is it that needs to get going? Forward movement, I know that. The Wheel of Fortune, Destiny. Destiny is calling. It's Didn't we just have that yesterday where the Emperor is now, because you got the Emperor. This is Emperor there. These cards are hard to read in the camera. You're going to hear from the Emperor, and it feels like they're going to take their rightful place. 7 of... You have no idea the regret that this one feels. Because of 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups, they hold regret, confusion, and the Sun. Hold on. Look, if you can see that, that book is on fire. It's like I am like, you know, some people do that during the, what is it? During the Lionsgate or stuff like that, they burn things. Like if they go to write down like what it is that they want to have happen and manifesting and stuff, they burn it away. They burn down what they've written. And it does something. It activates the Fool and the 6 of Wands. It's a flower. Feels like it's time. Queen of Swords. It's time for the, and then there's the 8 of Wands. It's time for the King and Queen of Swords to get together. The Moon. And the Hierophant. Wow. It is time. And that's what's crazy, because I always say that about the Fawn energy. That is like 2 separate that come together to make the whole. And it's time for these 2 to come together. And it's like the himself, this King of Swords, is now, it's time for him to take his rightful place. Why do I want to say kingdom? The Lighthouse. And it's the right direction. And it feels like to shine. He's going to be in the spotlight. It's a major announcement. And something is amplified. They might be amped up. And like it's like you're going to be talking to this person. And it could be about like something they're very passionate about. Or something you've got experience. Okay. So during this time frame, it feels like you're excited to talk to this person. And it's like, I heard, whoa, Nelly. What? What is that? Like hold your horses? I don't know. It feels like trying to contain the excitement of something here. I don't know. It just feels like the point of this is that you have himself coming around, and there is a lot of excitement with this one. So you might get like really excited when they are like connecting and talking and doing all of that when they show up. But it's like it's in order to move something forward between the 2 of you. And it's, didn't I see the union? Hold on. I think I seen union. You guys are friends. I heard the best of. Okay, so it's like the best of. Whether it's your best friend or not, but you guys are the best of. Okay. And I want to see if I'm right. I swear I seen the union card. I did. Yeah. So you guys, that's my point. You guys are supposed to be coming together in like some sort of unity and coming together to make something big. You just don't know what it is yet. This feels like doing something that's bigger than self, bigger than what you ever thought. Okay. That sounds fun. Hey, Jane, welcome in. Oh, and you know what? Another fun fact for everybody to know and be prepared for. Dang, I just said that really fast. I noticed this morning that we have a solar eclipse coming on August 12th. That's like in 11 days. So I noticed that. It showed up on my thing. Loved given, loved received. So it feels like what you put out is what you're going to get. Maybe that is something that's happened. This is the next time frame. This is the next part of whatever this is. The sun. Okay. It feels like it feels like I'm gonna be super duper doop 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 happy. And she's glowing. The sun might be really, really, really bright. Tell me more about this. The hope and the shock. The fawn comes out again. It feels like being here and being present. And hold on, I put the glasses back down. Going to be a good month. Yes, it is. There you go, Scorpio. That's what we're gonna do. We're putting it out there. That's exactly what this is. In a sense, it's like I'm going to be present. I am going to focus on the future. I am moving forward. But what is this shock here? Because there's a shock that happens. So we are going to see what the gotcha is. Show me what the gotcha is. Because you're going to open it and see it, but you're nervous. Oh, it's the whip. Tell me more. Okay. It's a tower. It's the catalyst. Something is forced. There's a tower that's forced. What is that? This fox. Something's off. Something feels off. What is that? I feel nervous. The who sent you? It's a reconciliation. It's the okay. I kind of get a little bit of what this is. So me personally, I'm just going to tell everybody because, a lot of times when these have been like resonating for me lately or they've been playing out for me, when it's like the person that's got that like type, energy, or they're like, energy or whatever, the not so perky, it tends to be me. And I don't know if it's just because I'm older and, you just know things change within that type of stuff. So I don't know if that is what it is, but this is talking about like having gratitude and openness and being loving and warm, and that's part of it. So that might be the tower. I don't know fully what this is, but I know me personally, these tend to, I get mad at myself when I watch them back and I'm like, oh, that's what that was. I'm the one. See, in how you communicate. It has to be balanced. And judgment. Use better judgment. Oh, man. Okay, I understand. So whether that is you or the other person, it's like the home. In the home, we must speak nicer. It's the, why is everything imploding and why am I so emotional? Well, it's because. Okay. I feel like I just got schooled. So it feels more or less like you have to be, but being real, guys. I mean, come on. You're not going to always be lovey and chirpery, and that's not really the reality. So I think what this is saying is that we need to just pay more attention to where our energy is at. I think back when I first started the channel, I was all about grace and poise, grace and poise, grace and poise, grace and poise. And just, I went hard on that. Even my clients, a lot of times, they were just like, I don't want to be grace and poise all the time. And which that's hard to do when you have people that come in like, see, I'm trying really hard to practice the grace and poise now. I think that something's going to come up during this time frame here where we're going to have to pay attention to what comes out of the mouth. And because it almost feels, which I do that, I could come completely unraveled here and say a bunch of stuff, and then I feel bad about it afterwards. And it just feels like you don't want to do that because of something here. So it's like be present and mindful from what it is that you are saying. Let me see. What is Okay. What happens here? Just tell me what happens. Because it's like somebody's just glowy and they're trying to be positive. And Four of Swords, yeah, somebody's just at home trying to be positive, trying to mind their P's and Q's and do the good things. And what happens? The moon. Trying to reciprocate with the moon. Like, giving enough. Six of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody is just doing what they need to do around like the house or something like that. They're trying to be giving sweet gestures, being nice. It feels this feels like somebody is just really trying to be nice. And maybe somebody else around is like, something's off because you were just super mad. You were big mad earlier. What happened? What's going on? It's kind of what that feels like in a sense. But it feels like somebody's understanding that. Like, okay, I need to get myself in check. That's what that really feels like. And you are. It feels like this is a situation where whoever was kind of, I keep hearing off with their heads, and whoever was being that one, is that the Queen of Hearts? I think it's the Queen of Hearts. But whoever was in that where they were just a grumpy pants. And now they're changing their tune. Like, I need to change that and just be not so Four of Wands. This is within a home situation. The Fool. Juggling between the... Yeah, this is definitely some... This is definitely someone who lets their mouth get the best of them. So now they're trying to change their tune. They're trying to hold back. Yeah, see, Four of Wands. They're trying to hold back from what comes out of the mouth. And see, right there, it says the grump. Oh my God, I just noticed that. I'm being so schooled right now. But that literally says the grump. The grump. The grump. Okay, I hear you. Did we have to do this live? I'm just saying. Okay. So moving on. Okay, so things are growing. What happens once we stop and we calm down and we just chill out? The stork. Okay. It creates the transformation that is needed. And this, you know what, honestly feels, and then we move forward. There's going to be a shift. Okay. This time frame right here, this feels like it is a, if it's not you, you're going to hear about it. Somebody might call you on the phone and like be upset and be like, I can't believe I've been. This just feels like you're probably even by yourself and you have this wake up realization because the sun is what like illuminates everything. And you're kind of like, oh, so I've been keeping myself in the case. See, the woman. It feels like calm down, the feminine energy. I'm sorry, guys. This makes it's funny to me only because I know exactly what this is for myself. It's like calm down before your world implodes. It's not, but it's, oh goodness. Okay, so we understand. I understand. Everybody see the windy road. That's okay. So patience is needed. And the anger. This feels like the moon. It feels like you don't know what's going to happen. So just relax. What do the kids say these days? I think they say chillax. It's like, just relax. You're chill out. The coffin and the false starts and the yes. And break free from this. I don't know. It's just like, it feels like be mindful what it is that you're doing. This just feels like a lesson of, yeah. Be aware of what it is that you're doing and what energy you're doing. I'm surprised Bailey's not tapping in. Like, oh, I know exactly what that is. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're moving on from that. I get it. I understand. I so understand. But it just feels like we need to learn how to use our words nicely. Almost feeling like, we're in a school. I get it. All right, moving on from that, please. God, everybody just got to see that. What happens later after all of that happens? When we learn to calm ourselves and not act irrational, what happens? This will probably be like overnight. What happens? You get ecstasious. That is ecstasy, joy, the rapture. That is the bright mother. What? If you have a sister, you might talk to your sister or somebody who's like a sister. This is two women. And what is that? Three women. Wait, what is happening? There's so many women here. I just seen another one. And there's some clarity of some truth. This is a friend group. You could particularly be around a lot of women. And you hear about it or you see something, some sort of something. There's some clarity that comes in, and this is like a friend group. Again, like I said, that's a friend group. And this almost feels like this one here, like, okay, how I'm seeing it. This is just how I'm seeing it right here. It almost feels like, I heard the news today. Oh boy. Like I don't know if you guys can see it, but this one's down. This one could be, partaking in some activities that, I don't know, smoking or drinking or tired. It could be any one of those things. And I'm noticing I always see that with this card because she's tired. That's why her eyes are like that. Could be tired, but there could be other elements as to it as well. And it feels like something happens and she gets the message, this bright mother. And there's like some sort of rapture or something goes to the next level here. And then somebody else is like waiting, like, okay, I'm going to jump to this. I'm down for the adventure. I'm down to do something. The lion, the leadership, this woman, whoa. It's like, especially if this one is like always the gentle one or this one's like really sweet, it feels like something happened and it was unexpected to this woman. And somehow these other two ladies hear about it, or these other two, there's no gender in tarot, but two other people hear about it and they're ready to jump into action. See, look. There's so many women here. This misleading information. Rise above it. Uprooted. The lighthouse. And the dolphins. These are friends. Okay, so this isn't anything, it feels like, I don't know. It feels like trying to be effective in some communication and being in tune with each other. And it feels like just helping out a friend overnight, where it's kind of like, okay, justice, swans, you shouldn't be by yourself. And somebody else is unpredictable. Some people have that one friend. You have the other friends that are kind of calm and everything's fine. And it's like, it's okay. But then there's that other friend that's like, nope, I'm down to create chaos. I'm down to whatever. Just go in and be a Wolverine and just They're fearless. They're ready to just destroy. It feels like wait for things. Okay, then there's the Celtic knot, the trophy. So whatever the situation is, it's kind of like there's a conversation or something is being had here where it's like, just wait. And this almost feels like that whole turn the other cheek type thing, and it's trying to calm somebody else down. The Emperor, Three of Cups. It's like somebody's celebrating, and it's not making. Look at this Emperor. This one's not happy. This Emperor looks upset. And then other people are like celebrating. The Hermit. By themselves without that one. Yeah, people are celebrating. It's like someone didn't get invited to something. And it's like, how dare you? So I don't know what this is even. What am I talking about? Ace of Wands. Huh. This one could be going through something that has to do with a long-term relationship. And something happens and somebody else finds out about it and they get mad. They get really mad. What happened between these two? Because it's the King and Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles right there. What happened between these two? The Path. There's 3 women here too. Empress. Whatever it is, somebody's really regretting what they did. This decision. Priestess. The Tower. And walking away. So there is a woman that is leaving. There is a feminine that is leaving us. They're leaving a situation. They're all hurt. They're upset. It feels like someone is crying over something, and you hear about it. And if this is a friend of yours, if you're the calm one, you're trying to keep them calm. But there is another person in the mixture of it that is like ready to like unleash fire of some sort, and it's like trying to calm them down or something. And it's like trying to change what happens here. Show me one more time what this is. What happens to the Lady of the Harvest? Okay. Spreading facts. And then somebody shows up. And then you've got the offer. It's emotional news. So she tells some sort of emotional news to the other one. And somehow another person hears about it. There's 3 women here in this mix. Judgment. Ace of Wands. And working on that judgment, the Sun. It feels like making a plan. Like a decision needs to be made here about some sort of Tower flew out. This Queen of Cups. Okay, so I kind of get what's going on. So the one, this is the Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Cups. What I'm getting is like, this is the one who's like really like, they're a gentle person. They're a gentle, like a gentle, they don't hurt, they don't go out to hurt anybody. And then you have the bright mother who is, I mean, even look at her face. Whenever that news comes in, she's not particularly happy about it. But I don't even think that that's the energy that's coming into, like, you know, that's not the protective one. It's like she's the listener. She wants to fix it. Okay. So this one is the fixer. They want to fix the problem. But then you have this other one in the group, and she's ready to set fire. That one's ready to set the fire. Go set ablaze. I heard set ablaze. It's like, it's okay. It just, I don't know. What is the point of all of this? So you might most likely hear or figure something out between these three women. Or you might be one of the three women tonight. And it's kind of like, if you're the one who's ready to set things ablaze, it feels like, don't do that. Because it's like you're the protector. These ones are, oh, I just noticed that. They're behind you and you stand in front. And you're ready to, yeah, I don't know. It just feels like a lot. And I just picked up this deck and it's the three of you. Okay, what, it just, I heard that's the point. Okay, so then I don't need to pull any more on this. The Knight of Wands. You're going to hear, and it's going to fire somebody up. Whatever this news is, it's going to fire somebody up. And you're getting some clarity on something, the world. And you're going to want to go. But see, there's that Judgment. And then there you go. The High Priestess. It's like you already know better. But whenever this comes in, 8 of Wands, you're going to want to jump into action. And it feels like just texting, and feels like to go out and be a protector, wanting to protect this one. So I don't know what that is. I have no idea, but that is something that's going to be coming around later. That kind of reminds me back in my days when I used to go out. I don't go out anymore. I'm too old for that. But when I used to go out, I was the one that people used to come and get. And no. I didn't make the brightest decisions when I was younger. Just say that. So, yeah. Okay, hold on. Right, healing. It'll heal. All right. How about before we come back? What do we need to know? Where is the energy at for when we come back? There goes my nose. Okay. For when we come back, where's the energy? Inner transformation and honesty. Okay. That's irrevocable change and being honest about it. Okay. The gloomy dome. This might be somebody's trying to be honest about something might not change. Transformation. But it feels like there's the hope. It feels like it's going to. But just be here. It feels like somebody's feeling down about something. They're being honest. Or it's kind of like, is it really honest? Or are you telling yourself that that's what it really is and it's not? Show me this, please. The grasshopper, don't worry about it. Jean Bailey, handle that. That last one that came in. Don't come in here with that. You don't even know what you're talking about. That does not belong here. Off. Thank you. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I know exactly who Bailey is, and we're not doing it. Look, I need to come. See? My mouth zip it. Don't go there. La, 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 la. See, that's what it is, though. See, dumb things like that. So we just got to let that go. And that's funny because it's like, there's going to be a sudden change. Moving on. Okay. the Strength, and Lighthouse. It's safe for you to pass through. The White Wolf. And wow, it's going to be completed. It's almost like somebody is waiting for something to fall or something's not going to happen. So they're like kind of in the gloomy doom place. And it's kind of like, wait for it because something is going to transform, and it's be present, and every little thing is going to be all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, every little thing is gonna be all right. What is this? If somebody's just worried about something not turning out. Working out, yeah, see, 8 of Pentacles. And 8 of Wands. Disappointed. Queen. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is really 10 of Pentacles. Somebody is disappointed because something else comes through, and it's like needing to get a higher perspective because this is going to bring like long term, whether this is like financially or something like that, whatever this other thing is, it's an opportunity that comes out of nowhere. Could be from a Queen of Wands, but it's like someone is trying to make a change or do something, and they're waiting for something to show up. Page of Pentacles. It's a new option. So if you're waiting and something else shows up instead of what it was that you thought was going to come, it feels like go with that option. It's okay. So this is kind of like, okay, this isn't what I was actually wanting. It's buffering. Oh, it did? Okay. This is kind of like you've been waiting for something to come through and it doesn't come in exactly what you thought it was going to be. It's something else, but it's a new option. It's an option that you didn't even realize you were needing. 7 of Pentacles. You could work with this option. The Tower. There's like lots of Tower in the Ace of Pentacles. It just almost feels like this is something that's going to bring you long-term stability. It's just not how you pictured it to be. So that might be why the gloomy doom is here. The World in the Hermit. I mean, this might be you have to be by yourself longer than what you wanted, but it's an opportunity for you. This feels like more money than it is relationship, but it is the, I don't know, it leads to that. And I don't know, it feels like somebody's disappointed, but there's some hope for this. And it feels like, don't worry about it. It's gonna turn out exactly the way it's supposed to. It's gonna give you establishment. This feels like security. So before we come back, if you are feeling like something's not gonna work out for you, you're feeling like down or like, I can't get ahead or something like that, you're gonna get like surprised by some sort of new opportunity, and it's meant to like, it's longevity. It just feels like it shows up differently than what you had thought. It's a seed. It's just not something that you thought you would really fall in love with at first, and now you will. You will. It feels like the more that this thing grows, you're going to absolutely love it. That just trust. It feels like then it's going to become like this miracle. Have a leap of faith. This dog. It feels like a peer or some sort of soulmate, a supportive friend, or a helpful something is going to come in and create this direction for you. And you've got the time, and then you've got the forward movement, the Chariot. It's time for you to move. Whether it is physically move or to actually start moving on doing something, it is time for you to move and get something going. And now this opportunity has shown up for you to do so. And I think it feels heavy because you don't know what's going to happen. Isn't that whole thing where we're not supposed to ask really how something's going to work out? We just go with it. That's what a leap of faith is. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Swords. This is going to really heal any type of financial thing that you might be struggling with or anything like that. This is financially. So it feels like at this time, Two of Wands, it's two paths. You can hold on to the old. Or if there is a King of Swords around you, that might have been an in and out person, or they're like impulsive, that wants to reciprocate with you now. This almost feels like there might be a King of Swords energy around that's like, hey, let me help you. Because what I'm seeing is paying bills. I don't mean like that, but it's like prosperity or something. It kind of feels like there is a masculine around who's like going over some books or something. And they're like, hey, let me help you with that one. And maybe before you'd be like, no, I've got it. It's kind of like, let them help. Taking action, spreading facts, Six of Cups. You can trust this one, is what I want to say. Hey, Diamond, you can trust this one to come in. If they say they're going to do something, they will. They will absolutely do it. And it feels like it helps you out in the long term. And it was just a thing that you didn't expect. I've seen Five of Pentacles. Justice and the Chariot. Seeking balance in order to move forward. It's a progression. And Two of Cups. It's an offer that keeps you stuck for a moment. And I think that you're going to take it. But it's meant to bring in some hope for you. And it's to create something else. So it feels like if somebody does offer to like give a helping hand or leg up, or that, I'm getting the leg up because somebody here might feel like I don't want to do that because I don't want charity. This isn't charity. Whatever this is, and when it plays out for you, it's not charity. It's a leg up, if that makes sense. So it feels like you are being blessed with someone to do something for you, if that makes sense. Okay. So I'm going to leave this one here. Last goodness. You might think that they himself. If it's a man, it's a man that offers you this, and you are, if it's opposite of what you are, you guys get what I'm saying? You might think that the reason why they're doing it for you is for their own, like, to get something from you. They're not. That's not what it is. It's not. It's almost like they are doing it because of some sort of karmic unbalance was going on, and now it's like they have to flip that over. You know what I mean? It's like a giving back. They have to give back. So that's part of the cycle that they have to do. I really hope that makes sense, because it makes sense in my head, but when it comes out of my mouth, not so much. So, okay, but I'm going to leave this here. I will come back on and do questions for everybody. And thank you guys all so very, very much for coming in. Sorry for that little mishap that happened just a minute ago, but, it's okay. We're moving on. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.